time to play the sequel to the video game that was my game of the year last year, whatever the hell I played it. Loved Golden Idol last year. And I can't wait to play this year. So, to review, we found out about a certain Oriole Toussaint who escaped. Well, it was trying to escape from a cell, right? Oriole Toussaint. We have followed this character, Oriole Toussaint, throughout some of our latest happenings. Not this one, though. This tells us a little bit more about what's going on. So, Professor Isaac Nowak is a very important character. He died in the second case in this game, Isaac Nowak. We found out that Isaac was potentially under a spell, which he before this had only been affecting, you know, the unhoused population, folks who needed work and who would go down to the docks, right? We found out later that there was no drugs involved in this, in his red eye effect. They were like, oh, it's some sort of drug cult or whatever. We don't know. Because there was another person, Lucas Brown, who was found in the body as well. He was one of the dead bodies ID'd, and they had a similar ID. So you thought for a second it fell into a time rift. Why? Why is that, Manny? Oh, I played it like 3 months ago. Oh, did I really? Well, if I had played it last year, it would be my game of the year last year. I played it this year for New Year, New Game every Thursday, though, didn't I? Okay, I see. Now, Isaac Nowak's daughter runs a particular foundation. In fact, several foundations. She's a part of a larger organization that is the parent company for some of these. So she's a part of the International Knowledge Foundation, who funds Third World Lights, Wisdom Interconnected, and the Rare Talent Fund, right? Her nephew is this man here, Jack. Right? Remember this face, because we're about to see him right now in chapter 3. The Machine. So this is also Mr. Oriole Toussaint, who we later see trying to escape from that asylum, right? But he is a professor here in this organization. And here's Mr. Jack, right? Such power, fascinating. I think that's shut it down. He has a fascination with instant cameras as well, and he takes pictures of many things. So they have replicated, oh god, no, not the Golden Idol. They've taken the Golden Idol. Previously, this Golden Idol was reassembled through two folks. The historian and her accomplice. The accomplice was a man by the name of... I forget... Hold on, let's see. The accomplice was... That's right, Arthur Blythe, who also escaped prison. He knew the location of all of the parts of the Golden Idol that could be reassembled. So the historian Tessa Navari decided to bust him out of prison so that he could get her the last piece, the actual casing that would hold the idol, which is now like some sort of weird, like tubby, it's like this weird tubby impish figure that they had gotten at, I'll show you. They got it at an auction, this tubby thing. You thought that Discovered said divorced? Yes, divorced immediately, very divorced. So this is that casing for the Golden Idol, right? All of these parts are coming together. These two have been working together. You can even see them down here on the other floor. He was posing as a bartender while she was bidding. And she had an acquaintance, Oriole Toussaint, who was also, he's very interested in Lemurian history, right? Oriole Toussaint, historian. She is as well. But she wants the power of the Golden Idol, I believe. In fact, we see her using the power of the Golden Idol against some folks. So let me see if I can pull that up. Oh, not the previous chapter. Damn. Is Arthur Blythe Edmund Cloudsley? Do you think? I don't think so. Edmund Cloudsley got blowed up with with a cannonball. So I don't know. You still work at that fist pumping lady? Yeah. What's she like? Let's go to like the main menu, I think. Is there a way to do that? Go back. So you can see the result of each thing here. So we were, I think. Oh no, that's just showing us Mystic Lazarus Hearst. Was it here? There it is. Okay, so you can see her trying to use the device on a group of people here. Now, she sets her sights on this woman. I wonder if this one's going to be important. She is gorgeous. Love the hair. She was kind of annoying, I bet, yeah. Was she into her job, at least? So there's a bunch of folks here. I don't see any of our other suspects, but there are some very interesting folks here. And obviously, as you can see, there's somebody watching this group through binoculars in the distance, right? I thought for a second it was her looking through the device, but then you see that there. So we're on to the chapter 3, the machine. Now, they have finally acquired all the parts of the golden idol, and rather than put it inside a statue, they're finding a way to perhaps turn it into an automated device, which back in the DLC for the case of the golden idol, it was a machine operated from a tower, kind of like this, which was given a set of commands. It's honestly kind of scary how automated it was. And the fact that there was like, this was supposedly back in time, before like 16 something rather. And they had like automated doors in this plant. There was ruins of a far technologically advanced civilization from which the golden idol was derived. So it's not like, ooh, magic and mysticism that indigenous people cooked up. It's like, there's something going on here, maybe some timey-wimey stuff. So we're gonna figure out what that's about. So that person who was fist bumping is the kind of person that always needed help and said stuff like, teamwork makes the dream work. Oh boy, Manny, it sounds like trouble. It could be aliens. It could be aliens for sure. Which I usually don't like the it was aliens thing to explain technology that like ancient peoples who weren't white had. But also this is technology that steals people's lives, so I'm okay with it not being ancient indigenous people. Like I'm okay with that. Let's not put the burden on those folks. They probably weren't trying to suck people's life out, you know. So it could be aliens, could be time travelers, we don't know. So, Dr. Nowak. I think that might be Jack Nowak. So, the device function unknown, danger equals question mark. Metals identified, high reactivity and conductivity. Dr. Toussaint says parts are Lemurian in origin. It is fully constructed and ready to test. No test before board approval. Dangers potentially high. That is from MW. Do we have a W? Probably Marie. Unless there's somebody else with another name. Okay. MW. Dr. Nowak's lab knows Mr. Marmot. Mr. Marmo. Okay, so Marmo is the last name of a fella. Relegated. Laboratory access card revoked. Oh, somebody in here has... What's relegated mean? Hi, Jumpo. Good to see you. The Taínos from the Dominican Republic were definitely aliens. Tell me more about the Taínos. Aliens don't have time for that. They're probably having fun exploring planets, which we should be doing by now, right? We should have fed all the people on Earth, given them housing, and then like let's go up to outer space, you know? Yeah, no whack November, right? He might be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've been able to. I wish I could do follow-up testing, but I can only record my observations from a distance. So... if this guy's like, I'm on fire, this wasn't supposed to, this, wasn't supposed to, ow! You're blaming me? I vouched for you. I said you could handle this, but you can't even control your own team. Oh, wait. Now, some of them had their stuff revoked, so he's got his stuff. What does relegated mean? Oh, it's like demoted. Okay. Testing approved. Approved? This man's on fire. I love these animated portraits so much. Oh, wait. Crank this tune. Because this might be one of the motifs. I'm going to be listening to the music kind of obsessively in this. Okay, his finger points look like this. Damn if I know what a little swirly fingerprint looks like. Jack! So this is Jack's locker, huh? Organic chemistry, 3rd edition. Kermitry? Okay, the Taino were indigenous folks that headhunted in the Caribbean. Interesting. Were they potentially ancient aliens? I don't know. Even that feels bad for me to ask. You're definitely the man on fire in the scene, you think? A book titled Key Mechanical Theory. Now, Jack has been taking photographs. Need both hands to complete the circuit. High conductivity. Structural elements provide support. No effect on operation. Okay, so the structural elements don't really affect the thing. However, you need one hand to push the button and the other hand to operate the dials. Damn, they're bringing this damn thing back. What a bad idea. Now, was there fingerprints on anything else Jack was touching? I don't think so. We have to find out whose fingerprints belong to whom. Okay, overqualified, ignored. Crawley. Okay, Crawley's not a name from the previous games. I thought it was like Cloudsley. That would be it. Our seminars will activate your true potential, exposing you to a new world of corporate opportunity. The Crawley Leadership Training. Dr. Westlake. Thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board. Again, we take the professionalism of our managerial staff seriously, and we've taken your complaint into consideration. However, we courteously remind you that it is inappropriate to publicly accuse a direct superior of workplace intoxication. Mr. Spender expects a formal apology. No further follow-up is required. Sincerely, Nathan Hoyle, Board President. Interesting. Yeah, where is the name Mr. Crawley from? Why does that sound familiar, Manny? Interesting, though. So being relegated is being demoted. I think Dr. Westlake got demoted. Let me just take a look at his little notebook up here. Well, Mr. Marmot was relegated. Interesting. Dr. Westlake accuses superior of workplace intoxication. So Mr. Spender is his superior, I think. And it says, manager and board president inspection on the 18th. Unlock lab doors. They won't have active swipe cards. Oh, they won't have active swipe cards. Oriel is looking into precise origin of parts, which is Lemurian. Jack is supposed to clean the glassware, so he's probably got the thumbprint that's up on the glassware. Lab staff reduced by 1. Eugene is now on janitorial duties, thank God. Okay, Eugene... it's gonna be Eugene Marmot. Do we have a Eugene Marmot? Let's see. I mean, this might be Mr. Eugene Marmot. He doesn't look like a janitor, but I don't know what janitor is supposed to look like. This is probably Jack's fingerprints if he was supposed to, if he's supposed to be the one in charge of cleaning the glassware. That's Mr. Jack Nowak. Do you think this guy is, Mr. Mann? Mr. Nathan Hoyle? He's the upper, because if he's the one who's approving of things, then yeah. We need a Marmot. We need a Mr. Marmot. We need a Spender also. So he may not be Nathan Hoyle. He may be Spender. Now, if he has, like, booze on him, somebody who has a flask of booze on him is going to be our drinker. Oh, let's check in here, too. Ooh, then Doritos. Oh, Mr. Crowley was an Ozzy Osbourne jam. Okay. It's an Ozzy song about Aleister Crowley. Was Aleister Crowley an alchemist? Because also I think Aleister and Crowley are names from that show that Pastel watched that the doctor from the Doctor Who was in, and the men were gay. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like an angel and a devil. Who was an occultist? Okay. Oh, you know he's gonna be in this game for sure. So we have cleaning supplies. We have a bag of cheesy corn chips. That's it from here. Mr. Toussaint has his access card not revoked. Storage box is labeled the Harmony Foundation, which I was just telling you about, was one of those major... it's like an occult thing that's funding all this stuff. So he's got the blue ink on the finger. Reminder of OPIG's zero alcohol policy. We won't have another Reynolds fiasco. No testing awaiting board approval. Stay behind the caution tape. So I don't know why the lab is so cold lately. Dress warmly. Alright, I'm missing 2 spots to click on. It's probably in some of these labs. So this is Oriole Toussaint stuff. My man was looking into Xenopolis. Smart man. Very smart man. Oh, this one. Okay. Be ready on the 18th. Leonard Graves, How to Make Friends, Keep Them, and Use Them, from the author of Caught Them Off Guard. Is an impression left in orange powder. And the Harmony Foundation, Enter a True State of Harmony, Repair Your Emotional Divides. There must be something else I haven't clicked on yet. I know this is Jack's, because it's got a coat with his name on it. Oh, this. Miss Glenn's Lake Finest Whiskey. So somebody had booze and threw it out. But we can maybe check their fingerprint. Prince. Well, we would know the person who's drinking is named Spender or Spencer or something. Yeah, Mr. Big Spender over here. We know Oriole Toussaint's touching his glasses. The beaker. No. This is the... Hold on a second. That's the beaker. Uh-oh. What is the... This is the booze. This is Mr. Big Spender. Okay. Who's eating Cheetos? It would be next to the cleaning supplies. So is that also Jack? Is Jack touching on stuff in other people's lockers? Who's touching on this stuff over here? Is it the same thumbprint? Is that... Which one of these is the beaker? That's the beaker. I think this is the same thumbprint. Could it be? That would be wild. We have to figure out who this person is over here. We also don't have every spot. Oh, bada bing. Somebody also touched this. He's the guy you thought Edmund Cloudsley's name was a riff on, Aleister Crowley. I think you're still right about that. He was a Satanist as well. Big Wahuni says, next to other things. All right, so an occultist, a Satanist, an alchemist. Sounds like a real fun guy. It looks like 2 people touched this. So we get to find out who did it. Jack did it. I think he turned something off. But then somebody else might have turned this on. So we found every word and every fingerprint. We inspected every area here. This is it. This is all we get. Oh, we gotta figure out who the hierarchy is, too. Who's boss? Oh, Jesus. So-and-so's team worked to something this after performing this without blah. Approval, I think. So-and-so had his blanked. Revoked, probably. Had his access card revoked. Now, we know who got his access card revoked. That was in Jack's thingy. Oh, it's in Jack's diary over here. Okay. Mr. Marmot had his laboratory access revoked. He was also a guitarist. He was a painter and a mountaineer. You don't actually know if he was a musician, but since it was the 60s, he ran every a guitar. I think Aleister Crowley might have been way before that, but it's possible. A mountaineer is an interesting thing to do. All right. Mr. Marmot was relegated. Okay, relegated. Hello, Green Lanyard. This is Rise of the Golden Idol, and I have to remember something so I don't screw this up. So give me 1 second. Marmot had his access card revoked. And I want to check out, not this, I want to check out this. Now, I think Reynolds is the one who was drinking. I'm not sure about. He's got to be in a higher up position, but who? Somebody in Marmot had his access card revoked. Oh, the controls. People be touching stuff. Different people be touching stuff. He died in 1947. Interesting. So, thank you so much for the 23 months, Green Lanyard. Position 1, Tiny. How would you like to celebrate your reset, Green Lanyard? Wasn't he like a popular during his time? Maybe people discovered him. Yeah, I don't think he was popular during his time. Probably because he was doing Satan stuff. But you know, folks love looking up Satan stuff. They love being like, oh, what if it was real, though? So he's probably become a big figure in mythology, you know. You're blaming me? Okay. I saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. It's like the Reynolds pitch all over again. Reynolds pitch. Is there someone named Reynolds? So there's no one named Reynolds here. Or at least we know that. I said you can handle this, but you can't even control your own team. I vouched for you. So I think he's in a higher position than her. This poor bastard is very on fire. Alright, so I know Jack Nowak and I know Oriole Toussaint. I know her name is Marie and his name is Tim. We got Eugene, we got Hoyle. Well, one of them is Nathan Hoyle, right? And then no times before board approval, danger potential high. MW. There's an MW in this. It's either Marie. Let's see if we have any other M names. MW. So I think that might be Marie Westlake. Right? She's probably the one's like, y'all, we're not doing this. You're gonna get out of control. And that's why she's yelling at this guy. I saw you touch the machine, right? So if we look at these controls, I think his fingies is on the machine. This man's somewhere. He is somewhere on here. I'm gonna put him either here or here, maybe. I think Jack did this one. Oh, somebody with Cheeto Dust hit it, I think, too, and that would have been Jack twice. But who was plugging in the numbers? I don't know. What a way to be on fire until a player solves a puzzle. Thank God you don't exist in this video game, right? Alrighty. We need a few more names. I'm gonna look at the guy who was on the board. Leonard Graves also. Leonard Graves, I feel like, is somebody we're gonna run into later. I'm gonna keep saying that name out loud till we see him. Jack cleans the glassware. Oriole looks at the precise parts. Eugene is on janitorial duties. Dr. Westlake. Interesting. So she reported to her senior. I think he's Nathan Hoyle. She reported to her senior that Mr. Spender was drinking. Now, which one? Maybe it's Tim Spender. And then, do you think this is Eugene? Got Hoyle done. We have, is Nathan? Yeah, Nathan's in here. Spender is in there. Westlake's in there. Oriole Toussaint's in there. Is he Mr. Marmot? I am the greatest of all time. Of course he would be the test dummy because he was demoted. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. I get excited sometimes when I'm doing these games. Anyway, you thought the counterculture folks were into him. That's why he said 60s, but who knows really? The Beatles referenced him in a song. Oh my God, that is fascinating. That's really cool. And Green Lanyard, do you want some kid praise? I got kid praise for you for sure. Okay, hold on. I did it upside down. Let's do this. So, your project is first rate, Green Lanyard, and it says thanks for trying, but let's get you a better one. Ready? You're a shining star, Green Lanyard. Thank you so very much for your support. I appreciate it truly, and I appreciate you not doing alchemy that lights people on fire. Oh, I'm so excited. Tina used to know, do you think you could be a detective after all these puzzle games? Probably not. Oh, nah, probably not. Yeah. Solving murders and stuff, that's dangerous. Okay. Now it's time to figure out whose fingerprints these are. So let's pull open our names again, because we have this right. So I think Mr. Spender, Mr. Tim Spender, is the drinker, right? And we have Oriole Toussaint, who was touching his own glasses. I think Jack touched these beakers both. I'm going to put him here for both of them, honestly, and it'll tell me if I'm wrong. But we have to figure out who wrote what next. I think Miss Marie Westlake was the one warning people. Now, and then this is Nathan Hoyle, potentially. Ooh, I think so. I'm wrong about just one of these things. I'm wrong about one name only. So Jack probably didn't touch both things. So he didn't touch this thing here, this cheesy book. Let's find out whose cheesy book this is. Is it in this locker? Okay, how to make friends, keep them, and then use them. And then the Harmony Foundation. They're looking forward to the inspection on the 18th. They're worried about this inspection on the 18th. So who is that? Be ready on the 18th. Who could it be? How to make friends and like use people? It's not Tim Spender. It's not Marie. It's not Nathan. It's not Oriole. And it's not Jack. So is it Eugene? He is on janitorial duty. So he's just out there eating Doritos. Eugene, you're out here eating Doritos? Of course you would never do alchemy stuff. Shoves alchemy kit out of the view. Put it under the carpet. We need ITK Big Brain. Well, we do have Sherlock. That's free. That's for followers, and you can use it outside of the stream if you're subscribed. But we do have Smart. I believe that was Lesh's suggestion. Exactly, Smee. You better believe it. Okay. And now to figure out who did all this controls nonsense. So, whose fingerprints is this? I think that's Jack right there. Whose is this? Oh, that's Tim Spender. I keep saying, hey, big spender. Na, 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 na. Is that Nathan Hoyle? Now, Mr. Toussaint has a really thick spirally thing, so I don't think that's it. Is that Miss No, she didn't want to touch it. I think he definitely touched it here. She said, I saw you touching that machine. Let's see. Somebody input the code. I mean, Oriole Toussaint understands Lemurian. It could have been him, but they set it to generate matter heat. We know this, like, give matter heat, you know. You think of Egon Spengler? Who the hell is that? We just need Detective Me more like, if you died mysteriously and you had to choose one person to figure out what happened, you would choose me. Okay, I love that, but also you coming back from the dead to be like, ooh, Tina! Here are 3 visions. You know, just give me some visions, I'll figure it out. I think that's such a good idea. Is it White? It's Jack? Jack White? Maybe. From that band? Possibly. There's like a smudgy thing in there, so, but we have to figure out who did this touchy. Was it him? Did he do it? No, he's got kind of a fat thumb. With like triangles and such in it. He get them triangles in there. People got triangles in their things. It could have been him though. Testing approved. Stop bickering so we can talk budget. He's like so excited for this device that can light people on fire. You know. Oh, it's White. Is it not Jack? Do you think Jack hit all these buttons? It's possible. I think he did a lot of these things. See, well, here's Jack's print. It kind of has like an eye in the center. I want to say that. So this one's kind of missing the eyeball shape. It's like a little more swirly than that. It could have been... I feel like it might have been Eugene. Oh, he's not here. Oh, wait, he is. One is incorrect. So it may not have been Jack both times. Okay, Eugene pushed the buttons to input the stuff and then hit the button to turn it on. And then Jack hit the button last to turn it off. Okay, it was Eugene. Eugene turned the thing on and off. Even though his access to this thing was restricted, he's been relegated. But they kept him on. He may be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. His fumbling, huh? So he was just goofing around, and he accidentally figured out how to use this thing. You know, Oriole, who can actually read Lemurian, couldn't figure out how to start this thing himself. Okay, we got our controls. We got our prints. We got our names. Time for the events. So, Marie Westlake's team worked to reconstruct the golden idol, I would say. Maybe the device? After performing tests without approval, Eugene Marmot had his access card revoked. Interesting. You think the catching on fire thing is a diversion to not be caught? Yeah, why is he messing around with the device at all, Chilliams? He shouldn't be touching this thing because he's now the janitor. He shouldn't be touching this. He doesn't have access anymore. Okay, I think they were trying to reconstruct the idol, but I don't see where that could be. Maybe it was like the controls. Maybe it's not reconstruct. I gotta go feed my dog. Damn it. You think he likes to be on fire? It could be his thing test. It's very possible. I gotta feed my dog. Ugh. Wait, do y'all want to see ducks instead of the regular break screen? Because I could save this. I think it's already saved. I could exit and get you some ducks. Would you like some ducks? I'll get some ducks. You would like the ducks? Okay, let me get some ducks for you. I will find the duckies. Back, exit game, exit the game. My eye itches, but I know if I scratch it, I'll get 10,000 pounds of glitter in my eyeball. Oh, it's so good, Mash. It's so good. Love it. Such a good game. And I gotta play that Obra Dinn, because I hear that the Obra Dinn is like this, basically. Gotta play Obra Dinn. Horrifying to think of glitter on the eyeballs, right? Yeah. I am actually working on a story about glitter in the eyeballs, but it's not cosmetic glitter. Or is it? Or isn't it? Anyway. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Let me pause this. We'll get over here. And I'm gonna put our little Be Right Quack up. And I'm gonna turn my little camera off. And it's time for you to observe duckies. Tess, I believe you're in here as a ducky. What other kind of glitter is there? I don't know. Cosmic. Tess, I think you're in here. Here you are. Yes, you're the golden duck. So keep an eye out for yourselves, y'all. I shall return. I'm going to mute my mic and leave you with the duckies. And when I return, we will figure out who's doing what in this daggum laboratory. See you soon. We are back to Rise of the Golden Idol. We are back to the fire. The fire inherent in this machine. The ignition. They are very cute, right? This game is so much fun, I have to tell you. And this game is so much fun, I have to tell you as well. So when we left off, I was trying to fill in this Moida. Well, it's not a murder, technically. This man is not dead yet. You're gonna hold out for the new ducks? Okay, I get you. You're a gold one, but if you want to be the wizard... Okay, I'll write it down. Make Tess a wizard. I don't know where... I used to have post-it notes here, and then they pick them up and I use them elsewhere. How about I write down the back of one of my gauzes that I'll be using later? Because I'll be using this tomorrow morning. Turn Tess from gold duck to wizard. This will be absolutely impossible to decipher out of context, but hopefully I'll remember what I'm talking about after this. So we last left off in this laboratory. They finally figured out how to get this golden idol back and running. Oh god. Worst case scenario, honestly. And I bet Oriole Toussaint got locked up in an insane asylum for standing up against the historian, for seeing that she was going too far with this thing and using it to hypnotize people. I bet he gets locked up because he sees this thing in action and he's like, no. And then they lock him up. You can take a risky shot and say that Eugene did it. Let's watch it all unfold. Yeah, let's see. So, Marie Westlake's team worked to reconstruct the controls. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, the controls. We'll see. After performing tests without approval, Eugene Marmot had his access card revoked. On the day of the fire, someone was something to allow so-and-so and so-and-so to something. I think it's a security. Oh, of course. On the 18th. That's Mr. Cheez-It's room, isn't it? Yeah. So this is Eugene Marmot's This is Eugene Marmot's locker. He wanted to rise up in the ranks. That's why he got himself this book of like how to make friends, keep them, and then use them. Interesting. The elf duck is cool because it's like, and you know I always love a little Christmas time. You know I'm always happy to see the. Plus I think you go wank 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 wank. I think you make a little Christmas song when you're clicked on Steam. All right, sorry we're talking about ducks. Eugene, on the day of the fire, something was like the alarm system was like de-accessed. I think we saw that in his lab. Damn it. Somewhere it says that, somewhere in these notes it says, on this day, this thing's gonna happen. And Marmot is preparing for it. The manager and the board president are inspecting on the 18th. Unlock the lab door. They don't have active swipe cards. Okay. I can also do this hierarchy too. Oh, I can't. I have to do the events first, then I can figure out the hierarchy. Okay. So, on the day of the fire, or the tests, really, the unlocked. Okay. Access card, responsibility, approval, whiskey tests. The lab was unlocked to allow 2 people to enter. This gave Eugene Marmot the ability to enter the lab as well. This gave him the opportunity to something them in, follow them in. Yes, okay. Yes, you do make a cute little Christmas. All the little Christmas guys make fun little Christmas things. Yeah. Another. I am very Tim Curry-esque. I love it. He was great. Apparently, when you're on the enemy eyes duck, you can hit the screenshot button and make the other ducks bounce around. Really? So when you have Pastel's duck, the anime eyes one, it'll make the other ducks bounce? That's interesting. I wonder why. Your theory is that Gorgamanthe is controlling those who touch the idol to bring about its awakening to subject and enslave humanity. This sounds like a Shin Megami Tensei thing. Curious question of the day. What do you think there are more of in the world? Doors or wheels? I'm going to say doors. What do you think, everybody? The eyeshadow looks pretty today. Thank you. Good to see you, Alex. We are solving this mystery. The lab was unlocked to allow 2 people in. That would be Nathan Hoyle and Tim Spender. They don't have access cards. This gave Eugene Marmot the opportunity to follow them in. When somebody used a something to verb the something of the something, it somethinged and he caught fire. So it's Eugene. It's Mr. Marmot.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Hi, Cat for the win. Welcome to Rise of the Golden Idol. Are you playing this, Cat? Because I think you might have played Case of the Golden Idol, right? Hi, Vars. Hello, the Wolf Prince. Hello, Cat themselves. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. This is the sequel. Honestly, I was going to say that Case of the Golden Idol is my game of the year. I'm going to see how I'm going to feel about that after I beat this game, because this might be my game of the year. That's a Shin Megami Tensei original. Okay. Love that, man. I thought it was a Shin Megami thing, though. You never heard of it? Ah! You ever heard of the Golden Idol? Ah! You gotta play the original Case of the Golden Idol. It's so good. And this is the sequel, Rise of the Golden Idol. We just finished doing some ducks too on the break. I had some carrots and some celery, so I turned everybody into ducks. And they were bobbing around in a big old pool. And now, I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on in here. Who is doing what? And why are they messing with this alchemical device that will absolutely ruin people's lives? It did in the previous game, it'll do it again. So when Eugene Marmot used the I'm going to say both hands to touch the controls of the device, I think it might have... It activated and he caught fire. 2 or fewer things are incorrect. Probably just one. Marie Westlake's team worked to reconstruct... Yeah. Oh, the device. That's wrong. So she was trying to reconstruct the device. After performing tests without approval, Eugene Marmot had his access card revoked. On the day of the... Probably tests. Nope. Board inspection. That's it. Ba-boom, baby. Tina gets a lot of the good brain juices. Yes! This game makes me so happy. It also makes me feel like a genius. Well, we need to continue. Everything's correct here, but we have to see this hierarchy. I don't want to exit yet. So the thing is, for the Golden Idol, in the previous game, I believe it was like this big. So you had to have both hands on the device to operate it, right? Although, it was seen in the previous game being inserted into another thing, like a cane. You're doing a lot better. You're still kind of sore, a little black and blue, but you're recovering well. I'm proud of you, Ziff. I am sore from my surgery on Friday, but I am getting by. Marie Westlake was hesitant to start testing the newly built device, so when Eugene activated it without permission, he was banned from the lab. Good on you, Marie. Smart lady. Determined to redeem himself, Eugene followed the OPIG board members inside and used the device once more, setting himself on fire. But he did actually use it correctly. It's just he had set it to give matter heat. So he gave himself a lot of heat. So let's see this. This must be the OPIG Foundation. Hi, Nathan. I'm pleased to say we finally got the budget crisis under control. The premise we used for the Emotion Studies project have been renovated and repurposed for more promising ventures. I see you've decided on a team leader for a new project. I just want to make it clear that while she and I have had differences in the past, I agree that she's the right person for the job. She certainly does not share Tessa's penchant for risky and wild spending. So Tessa was the historian lady who was buying all that stuff at the auction last chapter. So Tessa used to be a part of this testing board. Now she's not. And Tim Spender and Marie Westward, or whatever her name was, they were at odds because Tessa was like, this dude's drinking on the job. And then it is actually against company policy to point out that your boss is drinking on the job. So she was reprimanded for doing that. Yeah. Tim was who again? Tim was the guy who was drinking. So here's the hierarchy. We still have some stuff missing. Oh, girl, I got my notebook right here. And it's covered with dorky stickers from franchises I enjoy. Okay, I got my stickers right here. It's got Hollow Knight on it. It's got Fire Emblem Three Houses, and that's it. But I do need the Blue's Clues, like, curly little notebook he has. You fixed your slippery steps by putting grip tape on them. Smart. Ziff, did you fall? I think you did, right? You're one step away from drinking on company time. Hey, no, I'm not going to report you. So this is the hierarchy. Oh, wait, no, the hierarchy is here. The OPIG organization chart, updated July 12th, 1975, following mid-year inspections. We only have 2 people here. We got the board president, the head of corn-based solutions. Girl, that's me. I'm the corniest person. The contractor of emotion studies. A missing contractor. Check with HR. The OPIG TV. The OPIG TV. Oh, God, they got the broadcasting. Damn it. Is OPIG one of the organizations that Elizabeth Nowak runs? Possibly. Extra physical laboratory lead, independent consultant. I think Oriel is going to be the independent consultant. Oh, he might be the history consultant. He's really bottom of the barrel. Research assistant, research engineer. Let's go back to our previous chapter and take a look at what this dude's job was. Just kidding. Oops, wrong chapter. Let's go next chapter. Oopsies. You slipped on black ice. I just like one of these guys did in this video game, and he died. But he was actually mind controlled, so don't get mind controlled, honestly, if you can avoid it. So I do want to see the thing about where this guy is from. So, manager and board president. Now he gives this fella. Is he the drinker? No, he's got to be. He's a board president. He's got to be board president. So I'm gonna put him up here. He's the prezi because he's like, oh, looks like you guys are setting things on fire. Here's more money. Or could he be head of speculative investment? No, he's board president. And then the manager. Extra physical lab lead, independent consultant. We'll find out this as we go. Okay. Back to the machine. You're healed up now. Time to get the other kidney stones out of there, right? I hope that gets solved. Oh, I told you that chick. Remember from chapter 2's vision? Miss Tessa, the historian, was trying to hypnotize people in her little circle. Let's see how it goes. A hippie circle refuses to roll over protest movement. Let's see how this goes. Tess, the historian. Is there more? Let's see what's going on up here. Here's the circle. Okay. Now Penny's trying to recruit the suits. OPIG hates Harmony. Did you hear that crash? Don't worry about it, man. Andy's taking it back. We'll be gazing again in no time. They're doing weird stuff in there, man. Did you see our old moon gazing bath? You can't steal enlightenment. Uh-oh. Oh, they have the symbols. They have the symbols. Uh-oh. Okay. So what is that? Okay. This one looks like mind. And this, I think, is matter. Is that heat? Or is that matter? No, this is heat. Weirdly enough. Oh boy. That's Eugene for sure. That's Eugene Marmot. That makes so much sense. I was trying to help. I didn't know why they were so mad at me. Harmony Foundation introduced State of Harmony repair emotional demands. And this, that's, I think, the lady from the auction. Doesn't she kind of look like the lady from the auction? The like Miss Summers, she was the star, and she was like, yes, this is gonna go great in my entryway or whatever. Okay. It's not your fault, Mr. Marmot. You OPIG people don't understand what the Enlightenment device really does. Here, take some literature. The Enlightenment device? I knew they'd do mind control. Weaver, thank you for the 25 stream streak. I appreciate that. Okay, somebody's trampled some flowers. Looks like they may have crashed this into this. Oh, not Jack. Not Jack. Get out of here, Jack. Oh, God, what have you done? Is he using it to take life? See how things are withering when they touch? Is it cold? Oh, let me see this. So this is take, right? He was take heat from matter. My man should not be allowed around this thing. Why is Eugene talking to those layabouts? He's lucky enough to still have a job here. Can't he do anything right? Laboratory schedule June 13th. Morning shift Westlake and Toussaint. Sorry, we have to work on a Sunday. Afternoon shift Nowak and Marmot. Reminder, Marmot no longer has interior lab access. So he has been revoked. Is it by the greater board? Because Westlake is allowing him in, and she is the one who's in charge of this team. Okay. There's also a broken bird bath. Oh, it might have frozen, right? If it was in front of this window, it froze, and then it cracked. But why is there this thingy there? Who is this? Oh god, I hope he didn't see me, but man, it hit the organizer's bike. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Interesting. Okay, something's wheeling along this path too. Is it the same color? Interesting. It hit the organizer's bike. I'm gonna need to find out which bike is which, aren't I? Small shards of melting ice. Sort of weird freeze ray from the device, which we know can change heat and matter, things like that. Okay, did this a barbecue? Ah, what the hell was that? Odetta. Okay. A wedding ring. Odetta, huh? We've got a wheel. A pair of binoculars pointing towards a building on top of a hill. Interesting. Whoever lives here has been spying on this group of like hippies who are using this idol to do their mind control stuff. Jack is not invited. Not invited to the barbecue, certainly. Entry 97. The new occupants are even more suspicious than the hippie foundation or whatever it was called. The further up the hill I walk, the more of a cold chill I get. Look at the ivy. I'm not imagining it. 98. You'd think the hippies would have rolled over by now, but from what I've gathered, they're still determined. I don't like it. 99. To think my own daughter is caught up in their nonsense. It boils my blood. If Pa was still around, he would call it a disgrace to the Shaw name. So I think that this gal right here is Miss Shaw. Why are you under a barbecue? I think he got knocked over. He might have been up here and fallen off down here into his barbecue. He might have got blasted. Okay, thank you. I see this path. Stop making twinkly sounds. Okay. The object's path. This. Hit him, then this. Then it hits the pool, right? Yeah. A metal rod sits at the bottom of the pool. Interesting. Metal rod, huh? Mom, it almost hit me. Jeffrey, quick, out of the pool now. She's married to Tobias and Odette. Cuthbert leads the New Wells Peel Club to victory. Benson out with an injury. Feeling the summer heat? How to cool off in style. The New Wells Herald, established in 1952. Okay. Oh, hold on now. We have a table, yellow and blue spools of ribbon, a glass containing a block of ice. Oh, wait, it's probably a booze glass, right? Take back our sanctuary. Questions, contact P. Coolidge, the organizer. Are you okay, Tobias? I saw everything. Hold on. I'm coming over. Dear Corbin, thank you for considering our agency for your manuscript. Your observations are certainly intriguing. Just for closure, I would like some assurance that you have your subjects' permissions to write about them. We wouldn't want that scientist, Jack was it, or the woodworking family, the Amstels, to sue us for libel and leave us all broke, would we? Regards, Lana Pete, the Leonidas Agency. Jack Kowak. So he's observing these people and writing it down in his book. We have all the words. We haven't investigated every spot yet. So I'm missing something. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's figure out who these people are, right? Okay, and this had said something about Dear Corbin, right? Alrighty. My man over here is Corbin. Then we had Tobias, and Odetta, and Shaw is their last name. And Shaw, oh, maybe she's a Shaw down here? He said, my daughter. I thought for sure the girl with the bigger hair, the bigger natural hair would have been Miss Shaw. Now, is there a Summers here? Because she for sure looked like that Summers chick, and I guess she's not. But we do know that this is Jack Nowak. And we know that this is Eugene Marmot. Let's see what the name of this little kiddo was. Jeffrey. That's going to be Jeffrey Shaw. So we only have a few names left. Now, I think this woman was saying that she's like, she publishes some literature, right? She could be the publisher too. Harmony Foundation. She could be a publisher? She could be that publisher. Let's see. What was her name? I think it was Lana Pete. Okay. So Lana Pete. And who did he say his daughter was? Amstel? Where do we get Amstel from? Was that from this? No, that's Cuthbert. Okay. We're parsing this out. I feel like I'm cutting through this like a hot knife through butter, y'all. Slicing through it. Chopping through it. Now this had said something like, to think, oh, now hold on. My own daughter. So that man's actually Mr. Shaw. I'm wrong about this. These are not Shaws. Uh-huh. Those aren't Shaws. My bad. My own daughter is caught up in this. These are different folks. So who are these people? What is their last name? I was almost like a hot knife through butter, but I'm actually like a bad knife through sand. Tobias. The woodworking family is the Amstels. I assume that... Oh, look! And they have a little birdhouse. Look at that. Woodworking. Okay, great. These are the Amstels. Amstel. We just need another name. Maybe Andy. Maybe Andy. Is it Penny? Oh, wait. Andy was right. Interesting. Okay, let's figure out where we got Andy from. Ow, also my bandage. Oh god, ow. Hold on, sorry. This is not good. My bandage has been peeling off and it hurts a lot. Okay. So we got somebody's, I think Tobias, Odetta, Jeffrey, that's all right. Miss Shaw, that's apparently correct. So it may not be Lana Pete's. Let's see what we can put in there instead. Oh, and let's see, like, did they say who Andy is over here? Don't worry about it, man. Andy's taking it back. Did you see our old moon gazing bath? Andy's taking it back. We'll be gazing in no time. Andy. Now Penny. Oh, Penny's trying to recruit the suits. That's Penny. Penny. Penny, what could her last name be? What don't we have? Penny. Oh, Penny Coolidge? Penny Coolidge. Okay. We got our names. Thank you for reminding me to drink water. I have hardly drank any water. We got our names. Now the path. It ends up in that last. And who does this belong to? It then, okay, first it hits this, then it hits that, which belongs to the organizer. Okay. And she says, I hope he didn't see me, but man, it hit the organizer's bike. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Who bike is this? Who is the organizer? Hits the bike, then it goes south? And what the hell is this object? This, that. What do you mean, the object? I think it was a ray of ice, honestly. Zoom in as well. Okay. We'll zoom in. Zoom in tiny. Maybe this hand. There we go. All right, just a game hero, as you wish. Now, Penny could be the organizer because she's the one who's recruiting folks. She's handing out the pamphlets. She might be the organizer because she's the only one, like, let's see here. Do you think, okay, here's my theory. I think these people got hypnotized by Tessa the historian because she wants this device for herself. She didn't get it. Toussaint's group got it. So she is causing them to protest so that she can eventually get possession of this thing. So it hits the bike, but then does it go this way? What could be next? Let's look at this path. Hits the bike. What is this? Is that this dirt path? Yeah. Does it go to this dirt path and then what does it hit? Why is that dirt path here? Because it also looks like... But you would figure it'd go in a straight line, right? There's a wheel. And why is that wheel here? What could that wheel belong to? It eventually hits a barbecue guy, then the pool. So what's left for it to hit? I think maybe it reflects off something. It definitely goes this way. But then where could it go? It goes here. It hit the organizer's bike. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. I don't think it hit any of these people. So we're down to a wheel. So maybe the bike skids, hits the tree. Is that the only tree in question? There's a second tree here that's got the wheel on it. I should look at stuff that has ice near it, honestly. I know this wheel has ice on it, but other things had ice near them. Organizer's bike, that... Do this. One thing's wrong. Did it go somewhere else before it hit this? Because I'm not entirely... I think the flowers have nothing to do with it. I think the flowers are just from this. From this thingy here. This wheelbarrow. I think that's what the flowers are from. So it goes from the lab. Does the ivy count as things that could be hit? It doesn't seem like it. This to the thing, which belongs to her. Then down here. I think she's the organizer. See, okay, she's definitely the organizer because I now have two things incorrect. The last place is the pool. I know that for sure. Man, I must have two things exactly incorrect. And it's these two for sure. The wheel is here. Does it? Okay, hold on. Something comes off. And it's gone through the flowers. So it has to go through the flowers. So this goes through the flowers. Then the wheel... Does the icy thing go that way? Does it go through the bush? You have all the Vampire Survivor DLC now. Which is your favorite so far? Oh, wait. It says there's a metal rod down here, doesn't it? It's the leg of that thing. It goes through the bush for sure. Because there's little pieces of the bush left. So, bush that. this has the flowers on it. So am I wrong about the organizers? Oh, I'm still wrong about 2 things. I'm still wrong about 2 things. I can't believe it. It's the bike's gotta be next. Because it belongs to her. And it's gotta go through this to get to that. I don't see what I'm doing wrong here. Is that the beginning point? Maybe I'm wrong. This broken bird bath. Does it hit the bird bath? They're doing weird stuff in there. Did you see our old moon gazing bath? Andy is taking it back. We'll be gazing again into... Who the hell is Andy? Andy's taking it back. Maybe the bird bath has nothing to do with this then. But I think it is frozen. It may not hit this thing first. But what could it hit? I don't know where I'm doing. Where do you think I'm wrong, y'all? I'm confused. Okay, 2 things are wrong. Damn. 2 things are wrong. It has to hit the flowers before it hits the wheel, because the wheel has flowers in it. What is the object, though? It says the object's path. The object's path. Is that an eggplant on the where do you think I'm wrong? But absolutely, Alex. Fire away. I don't think it's an object. I think it's a laser beam of cold. I think it's a cold beam, but I'm clearly wrong. Ah, you enjoy the Castlevania one? I feel like it's the most fleshed out thing. And are we looking at toes? I guess these people do got their toes out, don't they? I don't think this has anything to do with this little muddy path. There's like a big tire wheel here at this. Now this thing is missing a wheel, so like, are these the things that are wrong? Maybe. Maybe it's this, and then this tree. God bless it. I was wrong. Alex, thank you for making me think about this. You think you're right in trying to figure out what the object is, and conversely, what isn't the object. In that respect, is the wheel the object? Yeah. Yeah, it isn't. The wheel is just part of this thing. But that's not the thing that causes all this stuff to happen. The wheel is an entirely independent thing. Okay. The wheel is from somebody else's bike. I'm sure that rolls through that. Oh no, the wheel might be from this. The wheel is from this. And that breaks off later. Okay. Yeah, the wheel does have flowers on it. Yeah, those were the 2 things wrong. It got me. Okay. Here we have it. A group of protesters. Something gathered outside the OPIG laboratory. Upset about the something of the something something. What are they upset about? Maybe the tests? OPIG hates Harmony. They're from the Harmony house or whatever it is. Harmony Foundation, okay. Okay. They gathered outside the something something, upset about the closure of something. Oh, are they upset about the closure of the Harmony Foundation? Yes, they are. And they've been brainwashed to do so. Miss Tessa. the historian, definitely brainwashed them to protest this. Okay. It's the OPIG laboratory. During the protest, somebody, this is the gal, okay. Penny Coolidge attempted to recruit. Okay, wait, chronologically, this comes before? I see. This might come before. I have to look at the dates. It's Miss Tessa, yeah. Tessa's been trying to mind control folks. This might come before the fire. Because Eugene in the previous thing they're getting me with this not chronological business, let me tell you. Because in Case of the Golden Idol, everything was in chronological order. But I think they're shaking it up on us by doing things out of chronological order just to make you like not be able to guess exactly who did what and why. So I think this protest happens before Eugene lights himself on fire, maybe? I don't know. It did say that he's like, this might happen like a day before, but like he gets this pamphlet and then he puts the pamphlet in his locker. The pamphlet is found in his locker in the previous quest. Okay. She's trying to recruit a... Uh-oh. During the protest, someone attempted to something. Oh, never mind. During the protest, it's not Miss Penny Coolidge. It's the other gal. Miss Shaw. What was her name? Andy Shaw. Attempted to... steal... She was trying to get that bird bath. When she accidentally broke it, a wheel came loose. Oh, hold on. Was she trying to steal a wheelbarrow? Do we have wheelbarrow? I don't think so. A wheel came loose. Was she stealing a bicycle? We'll see. A wheel came loose. Rolled down the flowers? Is that something? Rolled down the hill and hit so-and-so's barbecue. Okay, that's gonna be Mr. Tobias, not Shaw, Amstel. His barbecue, causing it to fall over and injure him. Okay. So it wasn't a bird bath, it must have been the bicycle. Okay. I'm sorry she's given Tessa's a bad name though. It makes sense. You're thinking of starting up a protest after being set on fire. It might be a bit more difficult, right? Yeah. So a group of protesters gathered outside the OPIG laboratory upset about the closure of the Harmony Foundation. I think that's all correct. Yeah, it can't be a bird bath wheel. Yeah, that's why it's like steal a bicycle, but like it's not a bicycle either. It's a wheelbarrow. She was like, maybe when she accidentally like dropped it, maybe she actually broke it. A wheel came in. I think she was trying to steal the bird bath. No. Okay. There's currently, I think, one thing wrong. A wheel came loose, rolled down the hill, and hit Tobias Amstel's barbecue, causing him to fall over. Now, wait. Did it hit the barbecue? Did it hit the barbecue? Where was he barbecuing? Here's this. It stops here. This comes through. Oh, this is a chunk of ice. I think that flew through. Okay, I was thinking the beam hit all the way here, but the ice block came through. Where's that damn block of ice? Here we go. So she was trying to get that bird bath. I'm thinking too hard about it. The ice block came through. I was thinking it was the laser beam's trajectory, but it was actually the ice block that... So the ice block... Okay, there isn't even a beam. It's just that the laboratory is so cold that even the stuff around it is starting to freeze. So that ice block hurt that man like crazy over there. To show her support for the Harmony Foundation protest, Andy Shaw planned to steal the bird bath, or their moon-gazing bath. However, she wasn't strong enough, so she dropped it. They sent a block of ice down the hill and into the Amstel family's barbecue. Okay, interesting. We're getting a lot of outlying folks here. Okay. Uncle Isaac, look what I found in Mother's attic. Remember our first experiment together? I would have burned my eyebrows off if you weren't there to save me. That's when you started calling me Icarus. Jack Icarus. Interesting. Hope to see you again. I always feel so inspired after our talks, and believe me, I could use it right now. The people in charge here have all the wrong priorities, but what can I do? Maybe I can impress Mr. Hoyle and he'll swap me and Marie around, but for now, I'm on the bottom rung. Wish you were here, they would all listen to you. With Jack with love. Okay. We're also starting to see the hierarchy a bit better. Jack is on the bottom rung, right? He's a research something or other. And Eugene might be the engineer, right? Okay, and I feel like he's up here and she's over here. But we'll see. He is trapped in a barbecue. That would hurt, I think. With something from the Foundation, so-and-so ran this thing. They used something to build a device, believing it could do something, and then do something. And in doing so, it would help people do something. However, it was actually a bad thing. Then something happened. So-and-so realized that this device might something if it were somethinged. So-and-so was in charge of its something. But something. Despite this, so-and-so somethinged a new device. And so was denied access. Something like that. Okay. We have to find out more by clicking on more things. Alright, looks like things are going down. Woo! We have another hour to do for a detective thing. Oh, something's up. For sure, Chilliams. A bizarre operation ends in bloodshed. The procedure. Bloodshed. People are killing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe it. We were so close. She's got that Harmony Foundation. She's a year in. Lost. Mittens had endless affection for everyone. Oh, what a miss. That dude is stabbed. Oh, you can't even see it. Let me just show you this. Ba-boom. My man is not well on this day. Okay. And he got some Boy Scouts looking at him. So something's up. Let me put myself up here so I'm not blocking anything. Okay, Miss Mittens is lost. Had affection for everyone. Dear Dedicant Hall. Dedicant, huh? And that's by Tessa. Tessa Navari was her name, Tess. So it's not you. Dear Dedicant Hall, I'm delighted to inform you that you have been chosen to take part in the Harmony Foundation's first ever New Dawn procedure. Oh, girl. They're getting blown up. Oh, boy. And what's all... Hold on a minute. What's this? Hey, that's not good. This isn't good. Position 1, Tiny. Petition 1, Tiny. Okay, let me see these symbols. Okay. Oh, don't tell me I took it out. Oh my god, I took it out. What a fool I am. Okay. For accurate readings, you should also bring a photograph of somebody you love. Write a brief message about them. Ooh, mind control, mind control, mind control. Okay. This symbol. I don't think I have this one yet. But this is give. And is that blood? Interesting. It's not self, but it could be you. I don't know. I don't have a you in here. So, you've been chosen to take part in the New Dawn procedure. Bring this letter, which includes an agenda overleaf, to the retreat center on April 13th. Bring a photograph of someone you love. On it, write a brief message about them. Blessings always from Tessa Navari. Mittens had endless affection for everyone. Oh, missing kittens. Oh, was there a redemption? What was it, Morphine? Oh. The word something is now... Okay. That's very good, Morphinius. Wait, now I'm done kind of saying... Well, let me do this for you. Ready? So-and-so and some of her pee-pee-poo-poo were at the place for a pee-pee-poo-poo. The aim was to first verb pee-pee-poo-poo and then verb pee-pee-poo-poo, resulting in pee-pee-poo-poo. However, they were interrupted by people who wanted to pee-pee-poo-poo everything at the place. In the large room downstairs, somebody pee-pee-poo-pooed somebody else. In response, someone did pee-pee-poo-poo to someone with a something. Oh, with a pee-pee-poo-poo, sorry. Because of this, someone verbed someone with a pee-pee-poo-poo. Okay. I hope that makes you feel better, Morphinius. Let's see this agenda. Arrive at 7:45. This looks like we're at about 9:30. No, sorry. It's 9 something. It's barely 9, I think. No, it's a little after 9. It's like 9:20. So they haven't done the elimination process yet. So they've done the reading of the levels, arrival, commencement address, levels reading, elimination process, replenishment, taking life. They're taking life. There's got to be the drippy drips, levels reading, gratitude, meditation, then departure, replenish, eliminate. I'm telling you. Someone verbed someone? Can you believe it? Wild. She's a 1-year participant in this cult. So this has been going on for a bit. Enlightenment meter. Girl. Now, I have a symbol that kind of looks like this at the bottom. It's called APOT. It's called mind. Right? APOT translates to mind. However, I don't remember APOT having this little nub on it in the original, but this is heat, and then minds. Crystal power technology. Girl, what is going on with this A? Oh, so this must be... So give and take, right? Interesting. God almighty, y'all. This is too much. Where am I? Oh, this poor fellow's been here for a day. Funeral program. Dad taught me the importance of standing up for family. Neil Remington. So this man's name is Remington something. And this is Miss Hall. We know that. Oh my god. Oh, it kills me. This guy brought his dad's funeral program. That really breaks my heart, honestly. So... Yo, his hand got fricked up, dude. What happened? Was he holding onto a crystal, do you think? What's this over here? Mycin is from Pinnacle Security. That's what we're looking at over here is Pinnacle Security. I'll survive. I guess that freak's got a thing for Little Miss Daisy Chain, huh? Little Miss Daisy Chain. Got a taser. Copy. Police. Okay. These tree huggers never come quietly, can they? You are right, Bruce. So this guy's name is Bruce. Alright, that's Mr. Bruce. Okay, what was this thing that said Mycin on it? Man. Who ate his hand like that? I don't know. I think he might have been holding onto something that cut him up. See how there's a crystal right here that's like bleeding? There's also a chunk of this crystal missing. I think he got up and hurt himself. Okay, this guy's name is Mycin because his badge got ripped off. So he's Bruce Mycin. Bruce, my son. Okay. What else is this fellow on him? He's Billy Greer. Now, why does it only say Mycin on here? Oh, because there's blood on it. Okay. So this is Mr. Billy Greer over here. God, this is wild. The hole in the wall? There's a hole in the wall? Oh, yes. Well, that's where the device goes, Tess. This has got to be where the device usually goes to blast you with, like, the mind control stuff. Hi, Keen. Good to see you. I think someone on the other side of this is going to have the device. They're going to grab that device. May the light of empathy dispel the dark forest. I don't know what that means. That's weird, though. empathy. All right, let's see what's going on in the other room. See the device. And there's the guy from the lab. There's, oh no, we're at the Harmony Foundation house where she killed somebody. She killed her accomplice in this same house. She's going to use this on these two and control their minds. That's what was in this area right here. The golden idol that she reassembled is here. So does she have one and also the people at the lab have one too? Or is she showing it to them right now? Maybe this will change your mind. Click. She's got that goddamn thing. And I know what all these symbols mean. According to this person, what does this thing mean? Mind control. Oh, well, I'm going to have to pull the things from this, but I have it written right here from the previous one because I love video games. We will push all that stuff in there once I find all the words. I think we can trust Mittens. Mittens is just an innocent kitten who went missing. Ah, God. Why would you bring this idol back? Okay, level readings. Enlightenment meter works best when subject is focusing on a loved one and what they mean to them. Phases 1 and 2 are complete when all subjects this thing level are 0 and all this levels are 100, i.e. enlightenment. So she did this to herself? Me, Sam, Alex, and Charlie. Starting levels are this. So she had no... Now that should be heats. That's heats. Wait. She... Is she mind controlling people or is she literally just cooking their brain? Hold on now. Cause that's heat. She cooking people's brains? Okay, wait. Heat is the first thing, and then mind is the next thing. Excuse me? Are you cooking people's brains? A nice little jam sandwich. Oh, how kind of you, Keen. What in the wide world of sports is going on? Okay. My mentor was the wisest man I've ever known. Okay. And that's her picture and her... Oh, look, there's like a comment about them. Fascinating. A red pen. Okay. She might be cooking these people's brains. And she might also be cooking her own brain. Alright, now we have one of the fellows. This is, I think, Mr. Spender. I don't know what that is or what you expect to do, but nothing's changed, Tessa. It's over. Pack your bags. We're terminating this project. Interesting. In the trash we have, dear followers, but it says dedicants. Commencement address first draft. Make intro more impactful needs to grab their attention. Since the dawn of time, various fundamental forces have been at war with the universe. Those we colloquially call the light and the dark have also fought inside every individual. Today, within each of us, the light will finally seize victory. We will all become, pause for effect, enlightened. Too dramatic? Take another stab at the section. Okay. Why is this lady shoving a stone Furby these folks' faces? Because this stone Furby is her reconstructed version of the golden idol. She thinks, I guess, this is what the golden idol should have looked like. However, I think it's probably missing a few things. I told you she's a quack. I bet none of the junk in here works. God knows what we're going to do with it all. Oh, God. Yep. The chronology. This is the first thing that happens. Then that other, the scene with like the wheel and the ice ray and all that stuff. Then that happens. And then Jack Nowak sees Eugene use the machine and finds out how to actually use it. So they take it from Tessa, huh? Okay. Dear Dr. Westlake, as per your request, here's my assessment of Madame Navari and her Harmony Foundation. Simply put, Miss Navari is an incompetent practitioner of false history and pseudoscience. She claims, for instance, that the longer one follows her teachings, the more enlightened they become. But how does she measure this? With a device that provides no quantifiable data. I believe she simply sees this machine's readings. Oh, in this machine's readings, whatever she expects to, based on her above claim. Stay skeptical. From Jim Horney, founder of the Reason Institute. That equals 5 equals 55 equals 80. He's right. This is nonsense. Or is it? I don't know. You like adding pause for effect, right? I love that. I think she's literally cooked her brain. I think her brain got fully cooked. I think she's heating her brain up. Universalism 102, the key powers exercise sheet. Connect each power to its counterpart. Hint, each power only has one counterpart, so you only need 3 lines. Illuminate, obscure. Purify, contaminate. Eliminate, replenish. Yeah. Interesting. What about this? Universalism 101. The fundamental forces. Order and chaos, injustice and justice, hatred and empathy. Girl, you're cooking your brain with this thing. Jim Horney, what a name, right? It's totally normal and real name. This is Tim Spender. He's the manager. Interesting. And he's also head of speculative investment. Girl, I got it. Yes. I love it when I'm right. Sorry. Call 01623. Sorry, 632-9060526 for a free quote. Okay, so are they hiring Pinnacle Security? I guess so. And the guy in here, guess that freak's got a thing for Little Miss Daisy Chain. Maybe this is the freak and he has a thing for Miss Daisy Chain here. Somebody grabbed her hands. What does it matter why she let them in or why they're doing this? Just send help. Dear Dedicate Robinson. Okay. Is Miss Robinson. And we know who this is. Well, I know who this is. Mrs. Tessa Navari, right? This is Miss Westlake. This is Mr. Spender. What was her name? Oh, God. What was her name? Oh, God. What was her name? Frick. I don't remember what her name was. Damn it. What was this redhead's name? Damn. This multi-level marketing scheme is weird, even compared to other multi-level marketing, right? Definitely. I'm telling to inform you, you have been chosen to take part in the Harmony Foundation's first ever New Dawn procedure. Bring this letter and bring a photograph of somebody you love, right? My uncle, always the life of the party. And look, there's that meteor. There's that meteor. This meteor's gonna come back. I just know it, y'all. That was a person who she loved. Then this was the the agenda which the other woman had. She's a 6-month initiate. Okay. Each day here brings us closer to enlightenment. What am I missing? I'm missing a few more spots. So we need to continue our thorough investigations. Make sure we checked on everybody's everything. Can't believe this broad is cooking her brain, damn it. Oh, now this is where her safe should be. It's not there, it's actually papered over. The dedicants, the this and that. It's gotta be something I haven't clicked on yet. We got all of her stuff going, yeah? The meteor's a star. Yeah, I hope she will be back. What a beautiful meteor. We clicked on this and that. So it must be in this room. I bet I didn't click on something extraordinarily obvious. It's most likely. The enlightened meter. Jesus. Missing just a few spots. This poor bastard. This bastard got effed up. We got all this, though. I must have missed something truly foundational. Oh, his taser I missed. Copy that. Police deployed. And this I missed too. Okay. Morning orders. Meet Mr. Spender and his colleague Marie. Ah, Marie. That's why her name didn't come up. Marie. Okay. At Sweet Pea Drive at 9:20 a.m. Bring tasers, but only for self-defense. Before removing occupants, explain our hands-off approach to the new guy. Ensure all property remains inside the building. It belongs to OPIG now. Of course it does. Okay. We're missing one word still. Billy Greer. Copy that. Taser. Where? I'm missing one spot. Oh, I'm missing a few spots, but only one more word. I'm missing something. It's taser. The police have been called. We just gotta click on everything, even if I think I've done it already. Mr. Man, very confused. He had been here for 1 day and he was getting his brain sucked out. Poor fella. Man, heating up brains, that's nutty. Must be over here then. Oh, the phone. There's a few messages. Peace and blessings, madame. Please allow me to bring someone along to this historic event. The person I have in mind is practically consumed with hatred. No one needs this more. I beg you to give them a shot. Consumed with hatred. Oh, thank you, madame. We both look forward to seeing you soon. Oh, it might have been Mr. Spender and Miss Thing over here. I see. So they knew she had this device and needed to confiscate it from her. So they came under the ruse that they would be like transforming her brain. Okay, now we can nail this thing. But who is this Robinson chick? Let's see. Dedicate Robinson. I don't see any name stuff for her. Well, we're gonna have to pick some women's names and kind of shimmy it around. It ain't Mittens. It's not Hall. What about... Oh, Neil was the name of this fella's dad, so it's definitely not that. Myson's the last name of that guy. Bruce and Billy. Greer, we have that. Somebody's got to be a Sam. Somebody's got to be an Alex, and somebody's got to be a Charlie. I'm going to guess this is Charlie Remington, and then maybe this is Sam Robinson and Alex Hall. Maybe this is Alex Robinson and Sam Hall. Nope. Sam Robinson, not Alex Hall? Maybe this is Alex Remington, and this is Charlie Hall. Okay, that's what I get for assuming gender when it comes to names. Anybody can be a Charlie. Okay. Now we got our folks together. What does she think these symbols mean? I do think she thinks give and take, and I think one is going to be mind and one is enlightenment, so. Well, let's take a look at this, because this says... no, it doesn't say that. Okay. It's her book in here that says it. When these levels are this and those levels are that, i.e. enlightenment. She thinks that's enlightenment, but this is actually mind. Charlie, short for Charlotte. Yeah, true. That's possible. I think there's another woman's name that is close to Charlie. I can't remember though. Okay, the symbols. This she thinks is enlightenment. And I think she's right about the give and take. So, do you see how they do this in this game, by the way? So this can either be a verb or it can be a noun. They don't want to give it away too much. So we're going to do... Oh, maybe she thinks it's... One of these is purify. Because there's actually no give and take. This symbol means give and this one means take. But she does not know that. Which is odd, because she is working with Oriel Toussaint, who is a specialist in Lemurian stuff. But these might be Lankan symbols? I can't remember. Okay. So it takes the darkness and it fills with light. That's what she thinks she's doing. So it's like remove... Eliminate, maybe? And maybe she thinks this is, now who's doing some stabbing? I think this guy was doing the stabbing. What happened to him that he would do some stabbing? could happen to him? That he was like, I'm gonna stab people. Charlene and Charlize. Yes, that could be Charlie as well. It's one of your favorite actresses, right? Charlize isn't Theron. As in the gorgeous Charlize Theron, yeah. Honestly, all those names are gender neutral. Yeah, Sam is a gender neutral name. Charlie is gender neutral. Alex is gender neutral. Okay. We know this is enlightenment. She wants those numbers to be 0. Let's take a look at this book. Phase 1 and 2 are complete when all these levels are 0 and all those levels are 100. Right? Interesting. So curious as to why these are like this. They all equal to 100 as well. Fascinating. Man. Okay. So maybe it's not eliminate, because that I'm just assigning it what it should be, and it's probably not that. So I think she might think that's like evil, right? The opposite of enlightenment is like chaos. No. What is the opposite of enlightenment according to her? Let's see. That's not on here. It's on here instead. No, it's not. Hatred and empathy? Could those be the things that they're doing here? Hatred and empathy. Okay. Illuminate and obscure. Purify and contaminate. Eliminate and replenish. It's gotta be eliminate and replenish. One of these is eliminate, one of these is replenish. So I think she thinks this is eliminate, and I think she thinks this is replenish. It is. One is give and one is take. Charlize Theron was one of your first girl crushes growing up. Easy. Now, where did you first see Charlize Theron? Let me see here. Okay, so this is actually give, and this is take. So let's see how she wrote these. Okay. Yeah. She has no idea what she's doing. So this is supposed to be give, right? And this is supposed to be take. So she's blasting people with heat first. And then taking the heat, so like freezing them? God in heaven, Jesus. Okay, what does she think this other one is? I think she thinks this is like the opposite of enlightenment. So even though it should be like mind is this thing. So she's kind of close there. But what does she think this is? What's the opposite of enlightenment? Hatred? Only two things are incorrect. It might be these two injustice. These two are definitely wrong. Unless these two are wrong. Nope, these two are right. So these two are wrong. What does she think these mean? Result 1, result 2. And this is the fella over here. So it's the frowny face and a maple leaf. Let's take a look. Frowny face and a maple leaf. Okay. Their starting levels of this and that. I love that little sound. Yeah, you think it's contaminate? You think so? Let's see here. So contaminate and purify, maybe? Let's see. Contaminate, purify. These two are incorrect because I know eliminate and replenish are right. So it's not contaminate and purify. I know this final one is enlightenment because she writes it in her journal. So I have to figure out what the... You think contaminate is the opposite of enlightenment? something hatred, injustice, chaos. Dang it. Yeah, big dang it on this one. Enlightenment's got to be this one because she says here in her book. Oh, wait. Is enlightenment... Enlightenment is having... So it's not enlightenment. It can't be enlightenment. Enlightenment is the state of having this at 0 and this at 1. Or this at 100. Okay. So I'm wrong. I'm goofing us up here. It could be contaminate and purify. Contaminate. Or it could be... hatred and empathy. It's hatred and empathy. Okay. She is thinking that she's eliminating hatred. That's right, because on the phone, he says, I am someone whose mind is practically consumed with hatred. No one needs us more. And that would be her, right? His pal. Right. So they're eliminating hatred, which is actually casting give heat on. She's cooking people's brains, and then she's using take minds, which if anybody figures out that she's actually using mind control, we're screwed. That might be why these people are so like amenable to her. First off, she's doing actual brain damage to them. And then she's using mind control on them. Like, she's priming them for being mind controlled, so. Have you seen Atomic Blonde? Does it have a bar scene in it? I feel like it does. It does look like a creeper. That symbol looks like a creeper for sure, Lurky. Mighty Joe Young was the first one you saw. Then I'm guessing Kill Bill or something, right? Cooking people's brains like that Automod laser beam. Absolutely. Okay. So-and-so and some of her somethings were at some place for a something. Okay. The aim was to first blank, like, remove evil and then, like, give good, right? Okay, let's figure this out. We got Tessa Navari and some of her followers, right? It's a green one, so dedicants. We're at the Harmony Foundation for a, let's see here. For a procedure, I guess? Maybe. The aim was to first eliminate hatred. Or purify? Is that what I said she thought it was doing? Eliminate hatred and then replenish hatred. And then replenish empathy. Girl. I can't believe it. Resulting in enlightenment, of course. You think that thing you did was the first time you saw Charisse Theron in something, THX? Is that so? What happened to Pee Pee Poo Poo? It is. That was more than 15 minutes ago. But I will continue to call it Pee Pee Poo Poo then. Fine. She's pretty good in the Italian job as well. Is your brain like totally activated with this game after you get off stream? Is it hard to sleep? Well, I have to tell you right now I have a bit of a headache, so it's not too hard. But I do definitely feel like I do think about this game all the time. I'm always thinking about it. I'm so intrigued by the way they have shuffled the events in presentation. I'm shocked it's taken me 3 chapters to realize that it goes from the top of the TVs they're showing to the bottom. And they always start us off with the last thing. So now that I finally get that, I shouldn't be so gagged when things happen out of order, you know? Ever since that Aerosmith video, Crazy, along with Alicia Silverstone. Oh yeah, was Liv Tyler in that one too? Devil's Advocate and Hancock were big movies for her as well. Was Hancock the Will Smith in it? Kind of looked like Liv Tyler. Is that so? I don't know if you ever told me that. However, they were interrupted by people who wanted to confiscate. They wanted to seize everything at the Harmony Foundation. right? In the large room downstairs, somebody is calling the police, I think. Okay. Miss Thing over here. Oh, she's calling for help. I think she grabs... See this? She's the one who calls Pinnacle Security. I think. In the room downstairs, somebody... Oh, wait. Now, what could this be the large room downstairs? This is a very large room. Okay. In the large room downstairs, I think Mr. Man over here, Alex Remington. I think he stabbed this fellow. Now, she has a wound on her hand, which is like she's been grabbed. So she could have stabbed maybe this guy. He could have stabbed. Now, he's got something. I think he stabbed him because he's got little cut marks on his hand. And I think there's little cut marks there. Okay. So I think he's a stabber. I think he stabbed this fellow over here whose name I completely forgot. Bruce Myson. In response, I think Bruce Myson tased with a taser, right? Eliminate, seize, stab, purify, contaminate. So I think he shot Alex Remington with the taser, which is a branded item, by the way. Oh, I'm so focused up right now, just like Game Hero. So focused up. The back of the head is bleeding, right? I think that was he fell down. So, like, look at this blood path right here. Right? He's bleeding out here? Or is he bleeding out here? This guy's here and he stabs this guy. Oh, wait. Could it it might have happened here because the bloody thing rolls away, right? And then he walks over here. And this guy walks... He might have been here first. Somebody was here first, got something. I don't even know. I'm trying to figure out the order of these things. Morphinius, good night and sleep well. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, why are there no shoes? He is a hippie, apparently. He could also be unhoused because we saw her preying upon... well, actually, a lot of people have been preying upon the unhoused with the golden idol object. How can he get up when strapped? I think he was strapped in afterwards. I think he was secured because I think he was mind controlled, but we'll see. Back to the events. Because of this, somebody did something with a something. Now, what's left? Who's left? Maybe this happened after, right? Because he says, I'll survive. That freak's got a thing for Miss Daisy Chain, right? These tree huggers can never come quietly. Well, she calls the security guards. Just send help, right? And no, she's calling the police right now. The security guards are with this fella. Yeah, I think he got strapped in after the events of the thing happens. Also, he should have been over here, connected with the diode to the machine. I think he was bugging out. And grabbed this crystal and tried to attack somebody. And she is operating this. She says, I can't believe it. We were so close. I think, well, she's like a year in. What happened here? He stabbed him with a crystal. So what happened before that? In the large room downstairs, so-and-so did pee-pee-poo-poo to so-and-so. You happy now? I think... so let's see. Eliminate, seize, grab, purify, contaminate, shot, obscure, illuminate, grabbed. Somebody grabbed somebody. And I think the girl that got grabbed was Sam Robinson. So who grabbed her? Did Billy Greer grab her? Let's see. Before removing occupants, explain our hands-off approach to the new guy. It was the new guy, Myson. Myson grabbed her. Ooh, I'm so close only to a rank. Tess Navari and some of her dedicants were at Harmony Foundation for a procedure. Maybe it's not procedure. Let's see. Nope, it is procedure for sure. Okay. The aim was to eliminate hatred and replenish empathy, resulting in enlightenment. Right? Because hatred is the opposite of empathy, according to her. According to one of these things. Yep, hatred and empathy. Okay. What's the purpose of the chair? They do strap these folks in order to beam them with a device. But I think these events are correct. Bruce Myson grabbed Sam Robinson, and then Alex was like, "Not on my watch. I'm gonna stab you." And then he got tased. And then I think strapped in after that. But I think initially he might have... Phase 1 is to eliminate the stuff. Phase 2 is to... I think I've got the offense, Smee. But yeah, it is very curious. They're going to show us truly what happened. So the grabbing, the stabbing... You're interrupted by people who wanted to... There's... Okay, since I moved one thing, we actually have two things wrong. So it might be a name. That usually is how this goes. But Bruce Myson definitely grabbed her because he was supposed to have the hands-off stuff explained to him, but he didn't. In response, Remington stabbed Myson, and then did Myson shoot him? Or maybe it was Billy Greer who shot him. Okay, I should check his taser. His taser's probably fired off. This is a taser. Right? Look at the bottom of that. This is a taser. Ah, that's what those little dangly things are. See the little green dots here? And these green dots are missing, so he shot his taser. He fired the taser. The motive. Which 3 clues are needed in order to deduce Alex's motive for protecting Sam? Okay. Girl, 3 clues? Okay. Probably this. 3 clues, huh? He liked her. That's what it said. Oh my god! Is that her uncle as well? Hold on. Is that the same guy, maybe? 1, 2 or 3, so it could be more than just that. Okay. I think only 1 is incorrect. So she loved her uncle. He misses his dad. Could this be one? Oh, and they watched the meteor. They watched the meteor to get... They watched the meteor. Now, what's going on here on this day? Is the meteor... Does the meteor... Is the meteor... Please don't turn the word meteor into pee-pee-poo-poo. Before the Enlightenment process could begin, OPIG officials arrived, backed by hired goons to kick everyone out of the building and confiscate everyone out of the building. And confiscate everything inside. One of the officers got heavy-handed with a female follower, so her cousin stabbed him. They were related. before being tasered and restrained. It's not that he loved her. I mean, he loves her in a familial way, but they're cousins, of course. Meanwhile, Tessa and Avari tried in vain to rid the OPIG officials of hatred, believing this would make them change their minds about evicting her. God bless it. I can't believe it. So this happens. Then they're like protesting the fact that the Harmony Foundation is gone. And then they figure out how to ignite the damn thing. So they take apart her device, test it, and then Mr. Man set on fire. This would never work the way she imagined, but some of these pieces seem legitimate. Even the wildest myths are usually grounded in small fact, I suppose. Mr. Oriole Toussaint, I knew he would figure this out. These parts are important. These parts are not even connected. Oh my god, and she worked so hard to get all these parts. She had that man busted out of prison to get these parts. Looks like she made Gavril's classic translation error. Replenish and eliminate. Not the same thing. Hate was a reasonable guess. Poetically, this is linked to a fiery passion. And they don't know what this means. This is mind. Oriole Toussaint doesn't know what that means. Damn. It's so scrumptious. Ah, it's like a crumpet soaked in butter. It's like a big old bowl of beef stew. Eating it up. Okay. Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant, and it was your incredible insight that got me here. I didn't agree. What does that say? Wait, does that say Westlake? Project terminated. Emotion studies, right? That project was terminated. Emotion studies. I think that... Now, was that project terminated by this point? I don't know. Incorrect, huh? Okay. Of course I want you back. Hold on now. Let's take a looky-loo. I gotta see that again. Hold on. Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant, and it was your incredible insight that got me here. This is Mr. Man who catches himself on fire. The golden idol is just a euphemism for black materia. And a certain purveyor of raisin-infested potato salads at family reunions behind it. It's Sephiroth. I knew it. You're so right about that. Hi, Nathan. Pleased to say we finally got the budget crisis under control. The premises we use for emotion studies have been renovated and repurposed. The premises have been renovated. Oh, snap. So the Harmony Foundation becomes OPIG, huh? And then they're just doing stuff inside her house? That's nuts. Oh my god! How did I not notice? That's just the Harmony Foundation. I didn't even see the Zen Garden. I'm an idiot. They were just using... There's a dead man in that rock garden. There's a dead man in there. He's dead. Graveyard dead. That's wild. Okay. So, who could Eugene be talking to? Let's figure it out. Sorry for yelling so much. This game makes me think a lot, and my brain yells when I'm thinking. Nathan said I could hire. Now, what's this bit about Lake? Did he take her job? Did he take her job? Oh my god, Eugene took her job? Is that after getting caught on fire? She gets canned? Damn. They're coming after the women. Oh, he could be behind my head. This is true. Sorry about that. Okay. She is canned. And he hires Nathan. Who the hell is Nathan? Let's get some names of these folks up in here. Hold on now. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. The guy who was graveyard dead was probably behind my head. There was a Zen garden behind my head, which is where a man got buried. Okay, he is above her. I think this project is terminated. I love head of corn-based solutions. That's the funniest thing to me. Corn-based solutions. That's the most American thing I've heard of in my life. Now, this is updated July 12th, 1975, following the inspections which happened on this day. Right? So, let's see what day is in this. One of these has a calendar. That's June. We're finding things out. Okay. So, Mr. Spender, he's head of speculative investment. I know that's right. I know this man is Nathan Hoyle is in charge of this thing. Interesting, however, because he's talking very freely about his boss here. He says, Nathan said I could hire this. Did he move up? Nathan said I could hire independent. Of course, I want you back. He was also reading that book, like How to Make Friends and Use Them. Monsanto used to be head of corn-based solutions, and now look what they did with all this mess. Now we got corn syrup and everything. Hi, Nathan. I'm pleased to say we got the budget crisis. That's from Tim Spender. And then Jack to his uncle. Right. Oh, let's see here. The people in charge have all the wrong priorities. What can I do? Maybe I can impress Mr. Hoyle. And he'll swap me and Marie around. Maybe they did. That would put him here, but he is like in a position. Of course I want you back. It ain't this man. Of course I want you back. Independent consultant. It was your incredible insight that got me here. Her? Because she gives him the pamphlets. Does she get... No, that's incorrect. There's too much that's incorrect. Okay, this guy has nothing to do with it. This guy has nothing to do with it. Too many things are incorrect, damn it. But he wants to hire someone as an independent consultant. Contractor into motion studies. You think OPTV is like this timeline's weird version of Twitch? I think it's unfortunately not state-controlled media, but it's certainly a cult or it's company-controlled media. A company, it would be like if Coca-Cola had its own TV network, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, yeah, it's that. The Buddhist saying ranking never fails, right? He is hiring an independent consultant, right? Oriel Toussaint's definitely a history consultant for sure. Z's. No worries about that, right? Gotta be. I think Miss Thing's over here. I think this project was terminated. Could we swap these two? I see. Okay, now I know for sure two other things are incorrect. So, potentially one other thing is incorrect. Now, in his letter, Jack says, maybe I can impress Mr. Hoyle, who's the board president, and he'll swap me and Marie around. That was June 4th before the inspection. But for now, I'm on the bottom rung. I wish you were here. They would all listen to you. So, is that his goal for, like, taking all these pictures? So, Fox News, basically. I was trying to think of what exactly, like, there's not one product that Fox News wants to sell you, but they are trying to sell you some stuff, I think. Need both hands complete the circuit. Hybrid tab. And then over here... I think that shut it down. This one says, like, I wish I could do follow-up testing, but I can only record my observations from a distance. We're very close to this. And this, well, I think one thing. I think emotion studies is terminated. Something's wrong here. One thing is wrong here, and it's driving me nuts. Who the hell do you think this guy is? He doesn't factor in here. He can't factor in here. So she's just an assistant now. This man has nothing to do with anything. I do not know why he's here. What project is terminated then? History consultant? No. Mr. Tucson has to be here. And I swear to God, they definitely... was she not even working with them at all? Sure that project was terminated. Wait a minute. Would he want emotion studies canceled though? Hold on. Because he said he's got empathy on his doorknob or whatever. Empathy. Up. Dynamic growth. Would he be the lab lead? Is he a lab lead? Independent consultant. It's your incredible work that got me here. I don't really know where I could be wrong. It's 9 o'clock, I know, but I gotta figure this out or it'll drive me up a wall. It will drive me up a wall. Oh, man. He's definitely a research engineer. I think she is definitely assistant. I can't see anything that's wrong. What could possibly be wrong? Is he not the extra physical laboratory lead? What could possibly be wrong? What could be wrong? I don't even know what could be wrong, y'all. Nothing makes sense for it being wrong. She should be like the lab lead, but she's not. And he's definitely hiring this independent consultant. So something's wrong down here. It's driving me nuts. I mean, she's crossed out. Did they get switched around or is she just straight up fired? Was that the thing that was terminated? No. Alex, what do you think? You want to ask a question? Please ask a question. Ask that question. And so they drank Coke in every show on Coke Network. Yes, exactly. If they were doing that. Ask your question. Somebody's got terminated. Project has been terminated. Has this project been terminated? No. Royalty sounds important. Who is the independent consultant and why her? So, this chickadee is from over here. She is Miss Penny Coolidge. It's not your fault, Mr. Farmer. You OPIG people don't understand what the enlightened device does. Here, take some literature, right? Makes so much sense. I was just trying to help. I didn't know why they were so mad at me. Right? So, Penny Coolidge is one of the protesters who wants to spread the info of the Harmony Foundation, right? She wants to bring back the Harmony Foundation after they've confiscated the facility. Could she be the same person as the gal who had the procedure done to her? Let's see. She had a different name, but why her as a representative? I mean, that's a good question. I have no clue, honestly. So she's a different person than this person, I think. Brown eyes and all that. Why would she be the representative? Penny Coolidge? Wasn't she, she was referencing the other one. Hold on. Protest movement. Where did we see her name before? She wasn't the publisher, was she? Is she the damn publisher? Trying to figure out why she'd be the one. Now, Lana Pete is this one. I don't remember where we found the name Coolidge from, I gotta say. How did we find out her name? That's going to drive me nuts, and it's probably completely unrelated, you know. The Hippie Foundation or whatever it was called. Where is this name from? Oh, yes. Take back our sanctuary. Questions contact Penny Coolidge, the organizer. So she is the de facto organizer. So I think she is the one because he mentions here. Maybe it was Miss Navari. Maybe he hires back Miss Navari. Even though here's the thing, they confiscate the equipment from her. Oh, god damn it. You're right, Alex. But that doesn't make sense to me. Let me oh, because he probably got hypnotized. Ah, damn it. He's probably hypnotized. So motion studies is gone, but now they say extra physical, right? That's supernatural. So she's back? That's so nuts. She's freaking back. Oh, y'all have screwed up in a major way. I'm doing this. She was the first one who was leading the idol's use during the first scene's events, right? Yeah. She figured out a part of it, but... I mean... She was, like, cooking people's brains. I wouldn't bring her back, but I think Eugene is not the smartest man on Earth. He set himself on fire. So, of course, he's going to bring her back. And obviously, he's also very endeared with the Foundation's message, you know. She was ridiculously wrong, doing terrible things, but he's trying to move up in the world. We can just take a look at his locker. He's trying to move on up. Right? How to make friends, keep them, and use them. And the Harmony Foundation. Enter a state of humor, harmony, repair your emotional divides, right? He's not the smartest, you know, cookie in the cookie jar. I tell you. This is a man who was duped to join a cult, failed upwards, had the opportunity of hiring the cult leader in a justifiable, albeit intensely misguided, wrong manner. Yeah. A lot of people fail upwards, don't they? I want to piece this together right now, even though it's like 9. I'm going to stay up a little late for this. Okay. With something from the something, so-and-so ran this thing. Oh, maybe funding. From the OPIG Corporation. So-and-so ran the something. They used something to build a something. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. They believe this, believing they could okay, hold on. This is Miss Thing, then. This is Miss Tessa Navari. They think that they can, you know, remove evil and then give good. And so that would help people achieve, reach enlightenment, right? Oh, sorry, that's reach enlightenment. However, it actually freaking killed people. It actually, like, took their mind. And I earned it. Thank you. Okay. With something from this place. With something from the Harmony Foundation. With... I thought it was funding. Due to someone's something, the blank building was repossessed. Due to somebody's this and that. I think that might have been Tim Spender's. He had like some sort of private practice going. Oh, due to somebody's overspending. Now, hold on. We did hear mention overspending. We got the budget crisis under control. The premises we used for a motion studies project have been renovated for promising new ventures. Overspending? I see you've decided on a team leader for the new project. While she and I had differences in the past, she's the right person for the job. She doesn't share... Wait, hold on. Who would the team leader be? When was this achieved? Tessa's penchant for risky and wild spending. So she was OPIG before. Okay. With funding. from the OPIG Corporation. Tessa Navari ran the Harvey Foundation. Interesting. They used something to build something. The device, right? Artifact parts to build I would say a device, honestly, but I'm trying to find device. This is an item. Well, it starts with an A, so it might be an artifact. Let's say they use artifact parts to build an artifact. Believing it could, like, take hatred and give empathy, right? In doing so, it would help people reach enlightenment. However, it actually... So the symbol for this was actually, like, take mind, right? It actually... But that wouldn't make sense. It actually... destroyed something? Oh, the word something is in here, too. This is great. Okay. It actually... I think mind is in there. It's got to be there, right? Or is it not? My brain is so done. I really shouldn't be playing this long. Due to Tim Spender's something, the Harmony Foundation was repossessed. Due to his... Or, oh, it was her overspending. It was Tessa Navari's overspending. Then it was repossessed, right? I know, my brain's getting cooked. This game is like a golden idol beaming heat into my brain. It actually did something. I don't see mind in here, so maybe I'm wrong about what this symbol means. It might not be mind. APOT is mind, but APOT didn't have the little key symbol coming off. But I think it's still mind control. Well, GAD is lifespan. But that doesn't have a circle in it. So-and-so realized the blank might blank if it were blanked. Somebody was in charge of it something, but they did this. Despite this, so-and-so made a new device. So-and-so something the new device, and so was denied access, right? That's our guy, Eugene Marmot. And he activated the new device, right? Somebody realized that something might something if it were something. Somebody was in charge of this. I think that was Marie Westlake. Was in charge of its... If it were rebuilt, right? Okay. It might work if it were rebuilt. Okay. It might have been Oriole. Oriole Toussaint realized that the device... Is the device in here? Oh, somebody was in charge of its reconstruction. Device isn't in here for some reason. But this thing, this artifact, might work if it was rebuilt. Marie Westlake was in charge of its reconstruction, but... something. Despite that, Gmarmor activated the new device. Let's take a look at some of these like findings, I guess. He was hesitant to start testing the device, so Eugene activated it without permission, right? You love my passion for this game. I've got to figure this out, to be fair. I think I'm going to have several things wrong, though. Artifacts might work if it was reconstructed. Marie was in charge of it, but I think she delayed testing. Nothing, something. Oh, but actually, I'm going to say it did nothing. Maybe it did nothing. I'm thinking it cooked these people's brains, but it might have did nothing. But delayed procedure doesn't make sense to me. Testing. Delayed testing. Just 2 things are wrong. Okay. You're not as passionate as I am over the years of watching me. I mean, I get into this stuff. I don't see a reason not to, you know. Take hatred, give empathy. Okay, where am I wrong here? With funding from the OPIG Corporation, Tess and Navari ran the Harmony Foundation. They used artifact parts to build an artifact. Maybe that's not it? Believing it could take hatred and give empathy, and in doing so help people reach enlightenment. However, it actually did nothing. Right? That's what I think. Essentially, it did. Did it not do nothing? Pulsing brains? That could be kind of yucky. Instead of like the head empty emote, it's just like the head opens and it's like bump, 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 bump. That'd be wild. Due to her overspending, the Harmony Foundation building was repossessed. That's right. Remember, she was spending loads of money buying those artifacts. Royalty did not realize the artifacts might work if it was rebuilt. Marie Westlake was in charge of its reconstruction, but delayed testing. Despite this, Eugene Marmo activated the new device and was so denied lab access. Damn, where could I be wrong? Tina After Dark. Latina After Dark. Ooh la la. Tina After Dark. There you go. Not Latina, but, you know, halfway there. Where are we wrong here? Did it not do nothing? Man. What could be wrong? I know he activated that device and so he was denied access. The Harmony Foundation building was repossessed, right? What's iffy? Maybe broken parts? Oh, true. Is there broken in here? You're truly right. They use broken parts? That might be part of it. They use broken parts. What other parts broken? They used so-and-so. Funding overspending, enlightenment discovery. Stolen, broken, lab access testing. Drinking, reconstruction, murder, and theft. Hatred, empathy, heat, mass. Actually, well, hold on. Maybe it didn't actually do nothing. Maybe it gave heat. I mean, it's technically, right? What those two end up being is give heat. Maybe that's why Tucson made note of it. I think in Star Trek's first guest alien race, which had pulsing veins and huge heads, to show that they're communicating telepathically. Ew, gross. All right. Well, gave isn't something here, so I think it just did nothing. Give empathy. Reach enlightenment. Due to her overspending, the foundation was repossessed. It's so funny these parts aren't even connected. She was waving this at people and it really was not doing a damn thing, was it? Because the light wasn't activating. It was fully gray. What is wrong here? Royalties don't realize the artifact might work if it were rebuilt. Marie Westlake was in charge of its reconstruction. Was she? I think she was. It was her team. Let's keep looking. He surely does have sleazebag energy. Well, he was literally reading that book that was like how to make friends and manipulate them, you know. He's probably going to follow up in future endeavors as a big sleazebag. There's a machine sabotaging my work. It's that Reynolds pitch all over again. You blaming me? I vouch for you. I said you could handle this, but you can't even control your team. This wasn't supposed to... Ah! Man. Device function unknown danger. Lemurian origin. Fully reconstructed, ready to test. No test before board approval. Danger is potentially high. She was in charge of his deconstruction, but delayed testing. I think that's right. Well, hold on. It says they. Are they using they just so that it could be, did they use they here so it would be, like, obscured who the person was who was doing the thing? It says that they ran the Foundation. They used broken parts to build an artifact? I think so. Let's try artifact parts. Does it change anything? They used parts to build an artifact. Stolen parts? Interesting. Stolen. Stolen is a delicious little Christmas time treat. Okay. More, I can't believe it. It was stolen parts. Did she still have these? I guess she did hire a criminal. Hello, Leduc Lord. How are you doing today? There's the second part of the ding dang story. Okay. After learning about the something something, so-and-so believed he had been something because verb something had been set to verb something. Actually, it was set to blank something, which blanks a blank. Which blanked a blank. Maybe froze a bird bath? Is that in here? Probably not. Ooh. Oh, wow. Sorry. This is a weird, very strange noises I'm making right now. Sorry. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene Marmot believed he had been somethings. Maybe set on fire? Believed he had been verbed. Punished? Rewarded. Destroyed. Punished? Because the something had been set to something. Actually, it was set to blank blank, which froze a bird bath. He then tried to set it to this, but it was actually set to that, which blanked a blank. Now, did this freeze a bird bath? Give heat, probably. Ooh, damn. Hold on. Where's my heat? Give heat. Now, here's the thing that you might remember from the original. Okay. Here's the thing that you might remember from the original thing. The heat spell requires it to be set twice. So, in order to freeze, so you have to use take heat and then give heat. Take heat, it must be done first. So, first you must freeze, then you must heat. So, this was set to take heat then. I tell you. I think we're getting close. During a test, obviously. During, not a testing. During a procedure, maybe? Where the hell's procedure? Did that happen after he got set on fire? No. Let's see. I mean, it could have been during the protest. Eugene Marmot. But it was like during an exam. Shooting with the heat mask, chaos, order, life, death, something, nothing. Artifact, bird bath, ice, protest, bird inspection. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene Marmot believed he had been something because something maybe punished. He had been something because the deactivated artifact had been set to God dang it. Let me look at this. So it's set technically to give matter heats, right? Is Tiny giving me more brain power? Good. Okay. He actually said it to take heat. Let me take a look at that protest thing. In all seriousness, do you think and see these puzzles as they go to sleep? They're so ingrained. Well, I don't dream in this, you know, font or whatever. Yeah, this dum-dum set it to freeze spell. Yeah, okay. Okay, he said the damn thing. It was actually set to take heat. Okay. I do think about this game around the clock, though, to be fair. So-and-so was somethinged by something's something, and rewarded with it. I guess he was impressed. He rewarded him with a promotion. So, Mr. Man, who is the board president, Christ, I don't remember his name. Nathan something. Nathan Hoyle was impressed by Eugene Marmot's discovery. Now, Jack did not get a promotion. Eugene was promoted. Jack has been observing this. Eugene has been effing around. By his discovery. Okay. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene Marmot believed he had been punished, rewarded. It's either punished or rewarded because it had been set to. Oh snap! He thinks the Harmony Foundation. He's thinking on her terms. He's thinking on these terms because it's set to this. Okay, hold on. She thinks that, like, his hatred had been eliminated or something, right? Right? Okay, so was it set to, like, damn, that's why he was flipping around on that goddamn device. Because this woman put nutso thoughts into his brain. It's 9:30. I can't believe I'm not getting ready for bed. Okay. Okay. I can't believe I'm not getting ready for bed. Jesus Christ. The thing had been set to... What was it set to in the lab? She thinks this is... Yeah, she thinks this is take and this is give. She flips it. Right? So in the lab... Just flip it, Tina. Right? Just flip it. Look at it and flip it. So he thinks it's set to take, and then the other one, which is supposed to be heats, but let's see. Can you believe it, Gish? I can't stop though. Not right here. Okay, take. Frick, I forgot what she put it down as. God dang it, it's driving me crazy. Okay, so she thinks it was set to. My brain is definitely not working anymore. It was actually set to. Let's see what it was actually set to. Oh God, I gotta get this makeup off my face. It was actually set to give matter heat. Give matter heat. Obviously, it was set to give matter heat. Duh. Give matter heat. So he thinks it was set to take hatred. He thinks it was set to take hatred. So he's like, oh, my hatred, take it away from me. And then he got lit on fire because he's a dum-dum. So take hatred. It was actually set to give heat, which caused a fire. Duh. Okay, where's that fire? Oh, more than two things are incorrect. Okay. Now, was he punished? No, he thought he was purified, right? Jarhead, thank you for the 72 months. Heat and hate aren't the strangest things to mix up, right? During, it had to be a procedure. How would you like me to celebrate your 72 day months? I think that's like 7 years, Jarhead, right? Hello, I'm still playing this game. I should stop playing. I should stop right now, Mama. I should stop and send everybody over. I can't. I'm trying to figure out this evil procedure that they do. Are you doing okay? Okay, great. Well, I'll wrap things up for the night. No, it's okay. I can help. I can help, Mrs. Kenneth. It's all good. All right, Mama. All right, I'm going to wrap up for now, y'all. I really should be going to bed, and I can't figure out this thing. During the live access? During a board inspection? What do I have wrong? Something is missing. Oh, he had believed he had been punished, maybe. No. I'm going to play some music for us. We're going to figure out where to go. I'm like so late, guys. I don't even think I'm going to raid for the evening. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on YouTube. Thank you for watching me lose my mind eventually.